So, Ellie finally overpowers Abby at a beach in California. She's drowning her. She's about to kill her and get revenge for what she did to Joel. At the last moment, a vision of Joel sitting at a porch, playing guitar, comes to her mind. Ellie stops, spares Abby, lets her go wherever she wants to go with Lev. And the question in the mind of many players at this point is, why? Because we've been driving Ellie to this moment. This is why the journey started. Now she's about to get what she and many players want. She decides to not do it. Many people think this choice makes all of the deaths and suffering feel pointless, and that gives them a sense of emptiness and frustration. For some, this is just bad writing. But is it? Is there a good reason for Ellie to spare Abby at this exact moment? Actually, there is. More than one, in fact. I will try to explain why Ellie doesn't kill Abby at the end of The Last of Us Part 2 from the character's perspective, but also from the storytellers. First, let's go back. Abby tracks Ellie and her friends at this precinct after Ellie killed Owen and Mel, which, by the way, was in self-defense. Ellie had tortured and killed Nora, and after that, she felt really bad with herself. She started questioning why she did that. Is it worth it? I know this creates ludonarrative dissonance, because how a character is supposed to feel bad for killing one person after killing dozens of others. But this is a topic that many video games have, like Metal Gear, Call of Duty, or Uncharted. Let's talk about that other time. For now, we're gonna focus on Last of Us Part 2. Ellie didn't have the intention to kill Owen and Mel, but she did. Abby arrives with Lev at the theater. She kills Jesse to get the upper hand in this fight. She shots Tommy and then goes after Ellie. She almost kills her, but Dina intervenes. Then Abby is about to kill Dina, even knowing that she is pregnant. But Lev stops her. Why? Why does Abby spare Dina and Ellie? Well, Lev is now the only family that Abby has. He represents a future, a life far from the cycle of vengeance. Lev isn't someone who spins in this violent cycle that has trapped Ellie and other characters. What he does it to survive. He accompanies Abby to the theater without knowing exactly what was going to happen. He doesn't want revenge. He's just helping Abby confront these people. When he shoots Tommy and Dina, he shoots them to help Abby, but not to kill them. He recognizes the moment when Abby is about to do something terrible. Something that, at least for him, doesn't match with who Abby is. By then, Abby has learned to empathize with a former enemy. Her journey through days 1 to 3 in Seattle is about to understand, accept, and forgive the other. To do that, she had to question who she is, question her own prejudice and motives. This is something many characters do in the game. Owen, Lev, Yara, Dina, and even some background characters that we only know through artifacts. Thanks to Yara and Lev, Abby stops seeing the world in the way Isaac and the Seraphites elders do. She witnesses what that cycle ultimately does to people. She has to live with the loss of her friends, which is a consequence of her previous actions. She's able to break the cycle of revenge because of what she had lived in the past 3 days, and because now she has Lev and a new purpose with him: to look for the fireflies. If Abby kills Dina and Ellie at this moment, she loses Lev. She loses the only family she has and the chance to look for the light. She retains her humanity, she has learned better, and hopefully, so does the player. Enough is enough. Ellie, Dina, Tommy, and dead Jesse return to Jackson. Once they are back, Ellie tells Tommy that she's going to make Abby pay. Time passes. Dina gives birth to a cute baby, and she and Ellie go live together to a farmhouse not far from Jackson. They live in relative peace. Ellie can't sleep at night, and she is still haunted by Joel's death. Tommy comes in one day and tells Ellie that he knows where Abby and Lev are now. Dina is done with that. Ellie is not. You can see at this moment what the cycle of vengeance and hate did to Tommy. He has lost everything. The only thing that he thinks he has left is getting revenge. But he's physically not able to do it. That's why he pushes Ellie to do it. Ellie is still burning inside. She hasn't learned what Abby has. So, she sets herself on a second quest to kill Abby. At this moment, there is no reasonable way to be on Ellie's side. She has been spared twice, got a golden opportunity to get a peaceful life with the woman she loves, but she gives all of that up to try to get revenge again. At this point, we have seen Ellie become a worse person, and on the other side, Abby has become a better one. Abby gives up revenge so she can keep her loved ones. Ellie doesn't. What you're supposed to feel for Ellie now is sorry for her. Ellie travels to California and manages to find Abby and Lev, who are both near death. She rescues and helps them get to some boats at the beach, but she stops. She relieves Joel's death the moment she sees her own blood. She remembers why she is there. She wants to kill Abby. She wants revenge because she still thinks that will give her peace within her soul. Abby refuses. Ellie then threatens to kill Abby's family if she doesn't give her the chance to get what she wants. Look how far Ellie has come. How different she is from the girl of the first hour of this game, or even the ending of the first one. She's about to kill Abby and get revenge for what she did to Joel. At the last moment, a vision of Joel sitting on a porch, playing guitar, comes to her mind. Ellie stops, spares Abby, lets her go wherever she wants to go with Lev. Why? Well, first, Ellie owes Lev. Lev is the person that stopped Abby from killing Dina and her. Lev hasn't done anything to Ellie. If Ellie killed Abby, it would be like Abby killing Joel, or Joel killing Abby's dad. Abby spared Ellie and Dina. She was able to forgive her and let her go. Now, Ellie is doing the same. Second, that last peaceful moment with Joel was all about forgiveness. The relationship between Joel and Ellie was damaged after Ellie found out the truth about what happened at St. Mary's Hospital. Ellie thinks Joel stole the meaning from her life. At least, that's how she sees it. Joel was completely selfish when he, in his own words, saved Ellie. Ellie says she will probably never be able to forgive him for that, but she's willing to try. A promise of reconciliation started that night, and Abby took that promise away from Ellie. Ellie wanted to forgive Joel. She couldn't. Now, she has the chance to forgive the person who killed him. She does forgive her and breaks the cycle of vengeance inside her. She finally remembers or learns she's able to forgive and move on. If only she had learned that before. And finally, Ellie realizes her quest is not giving her closure or meaning. Meaning was, by the way, what she had said she wanted from the very first game. It can't be for nothing. Remember? Well, this whole quest for revenge is for nothing. Revenge is not giving her anything. It actually has taken everything away from her. Except maybe one thing. There is one thing that Ellie manages to keep in the end. The same thing that Abby kept. Her humanity. Or what is left of it. Those are the reasons why Ellie let Abby go at the end. If you felt this whole quest unsatisfying and meaningless, well, good. The Last of Us Part 2 tries to ask you these questions. What hate does to people? What can you really get from revenge? What do you think about violence, even when it can be justified? And finally, can you forgive an enemy? This game is getting undeserved hate. It has a difficult story to process. I hope this video has helped you with that. If you didn't like the story of The Last of Us Part 2 because it isn't what you expected, that's fine. If you like the first game a lot more, okay. We all are entitled to our opinions, and we may like something that others don't, and vice versa. But please, stop thinking that I don't like it, therefore it's objectively bad. The story has weak points. It could be better in some parts, but so does the first Last of Us and all stories in any media. Saying that the story or the storytelling in this game is complete trash is just wrong. And saying that this game is a masterpiece doesn't mean it's perfect. I invite you to play this game, finish it, and take the best from it. Don't trash it. You are not forced to like it, but try to appreciate it and understand what the developers did here. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel. Have a good day and have fun. Bye.